quick intro.
That was a very quick intro, but I like it. We're both like dee 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 dee. You
We're so
know.
used to having our other bumper music, and then I went ahead and gave this to Jeanette at the last minute. So we guess what? We're here for Halloween. Everyone's like,
Hi.
heck are those people?
I know, and we're dressed like
We
scarecrows.
are scarecrows. Welcome to Having Fun with J&J. This is our Happy Halloween special. Um,
Mm-hmm.
we always have fun dressing up. And
Yeah.
Jeanette, if you haven't figured it out, I'm a little bit country scarecrow, and she's a little bit rock and roll.
All right. Yes. You know.
I got I got my birds, my crows there. I thought they were going to be bigger. I was hoping for one on my shoulder. And then, when you order something from Amazon and you're thinking it's like one thing and these two little measly birds.
I know, and I wanted to go a little bit rock and roll and then
Yes,
simple. So I got flowers and I got my big gold earrings on. You see.
she's styling.
I'm styling. I'm the scarecrow with a whole bunch of beads and just,
You're the scarecrow. In New York and Boston, they have the urban gardens, and they always have a scarecrow in the urban garden. So you can go walk the city and have all the brick high rises and all the buildings, and then right between the buildings, you have the little garden, and there you are. You're like that cool, like scarecrow in the middle of the
like,
city.
yeah, I'll be like,
I know, right? And you got to fight the pigeons off instead of the crow because the pigeons are.
yeah, the pigeons and go, oh, they're on my hair.
So the year is winding down.
Wow, you're not joking.
Jeanette and I were talking about that, and this has been a year of transformation in a way.
Yeah.
And we've worked through so many things, and we didn't get as much traction as we wanted because we had to pedal backwards in our growing field.
Yeah.
But we are looking forward to just an amazing end of the year, and we're always having fun.
Yes. It's like we started kind of rough. Remember we were losing the TV station that we were in before. It was crashing because we were using it to death, I think. And we were like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do? And then we got blessed with a better station.
Yes.
And we opened up and we just opened up and we got new merchants this year. It's been, it's been a real growing experience and I love it because we're always doing something for people and we get to see new people. And some people always come back, like David. David always comes, he came back. And so we always are having these challenges and but we always come through because we have a great partnership. And
Yes.
it's like we always have fun. I always tell Jenny, I gotta have fun. If we can't have fun, this world is too serious. And I'm like,
there are days we'll call each other or text each other, and she's a little bit kooky, and I'm okay, and then I'm having a day from where, and she brings me back up, and everybody thinks that success in businesses happen overnight. They do not. And every single day we grow a little bit, we learn a little bit. I'm in the middle of transferring websites and I am frustrated to no end. And I almost gave up last week and I said, doggone it, I'm not going to.
Don't give up.
I'm still going to move forward. And things are, what happens is you start out with a plan.
Yep.
Right?
In your case, it was a dream.
Yes, it's a dream, and you have the outside part of it.
Right.
And then as you start to work through things, other things happen and things change.
Right.
And so our channel is really coming together, but not in the way we thought.
Mm-mm. It's totally different.
It's totally different than what we thought. We really thought that we would be able to get, and we're still out there. We still want it. So if you're a
Yeah.
crafter out there and you're going, what the heck are these two women up to? Check us out.
Yeah.
I don't look like this every day. We don't look this fabulous every day.
No, we don't look this fabulous every day. I have to say, my hair looks absolutely, I could go for blonde now that I'm looking at you.
The straight look looks so good on you.
Thank you.
Oh
my
gosh. My frizz. I'm excited.
You look fabulous. I mean, good gosh, you look like you were on it. You're in the field rolling around in the hay.
I am, and you should see the boy scarecrow.
Oh boy,
yeah, no. But
all right now,
they don't have a brain.
That's funny.
If I only had a brain.
Oh my god.
So it's just a challenge every single day, and we still are focused on our channel and on our businesses, and we're focused on our relationship and our friendship. And we're also focused on who we can help and who we want to, who comes into our life, because we don't always get that.
Yeah.
Surprise.
That's true.
So we're here to celebrate, not necessarily Halloween.
No.
We're here to celebrate the change of seasons.
Yeah.
The time where everyone's slowing down, summer's over, we're getting into family and holidays, and
that's my favorite.
I know. We're just trying to get ourselves back, centered and refocused, because the holidays are crazy. So if you're not really prepared as a crafter, as a small business for the holidays, you're behind the 8 ball. You really have to have your inventory in. Everything's going to come so fast after. Right. Thanksgiving is what, a month away?
Wait, what's today? Well, today's the 31st, so now it's 3 weeks away.
So it's crazy how fast it's coming up.
It is. And then that February is our 2nd year anniversary.
She's so good. She always remembers.
I do. February 7th. Yeah, because we started on YouTube. If you want to reminisce a little bit, we started on YouTube with 2 people. Now we're up to 6,000 something.
6,000.
That's a lot.
Yeah. So, this is a thing. If you're watching this and you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, please subscribe. We don't charge for that. We want you just to be on our list of subscribing to watch our videos and our crazy nut stuff that we do. And you're supporting a movement. Yep. Because we are a movement. Yep. We're trying to bring a focus on small business, on people who do just what we do every day.
Yeah.
They wake up, they think they're going to be able to get into their business and make a new product, and then their child is sick, or their dog takes off down the street, or your husband calls and he has a flat tire, or you have a flat tire on the way to Michael's, and
look, you said that, and this morning one of my tires, because of the cool weather, went down to 25. I need to put air on it.
Yeah, I have a complete connection with Discount Tires. Give them a shout out.
Okay.
Texas, it could be 85 degrees during the daytime, and it'll go to 68 at night at this time of year.
Yeah.
So I wake up in the morning, and all 4 of my tires are like,
what happened?
Hello.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
I'm like, wow. So today we wanted to celebrate some of our vendors. because they've really put a lot of work into being on the channel. And if you don't know, sometimes Jenny will do the commercial, but sometimes we have vendors that are real smart. They'll do their own. You know, they will go ahead and try to go ahead and send it. And it's a lot of behind the work scenes that you all don't see, that we enjoy, because we here to help the vendors. We're here to get them noticed, you know, and that's what we care about. We really do care. And a lot of people say ain't nobody that nice. You haven't met us yet, because there's nothing we won't do for our vendors to help them, you know. And then we also have to be careful, because, you know, some people will go, hey, you know, and we have to be picky on who we pick, you know. And the thing is, because of the type of show we are, you know, we just came out. And what I like about it is that when I could be, okay, I'm going to give you a perfect example. I can be sitting down looking at a water fountain. Jenny calls me to see, you know, we check in each other every day. And all of a sudden, she sees what I'm doing and she comes up with a show. Perfect example, the Creative Peace channel. If those of you who saw it in 2 weeks ago, right? 2 weeks ago, I was sitting in the park, literally just filming a water fountain, because where I live, they have these beautiful water fountains. And I was just sitting there and I said, man, this is good. She came out, she goes, yeah. All of a sudden, her wheels started turning in the head. And she came out, hey, you know what? Why don't we do the Creative Peace channel? You know, if you like it, then people other like it. And by the time I knew it, I was already in the night doing it. I think it took me only an hour and a half, and the channel was already up with ducks, fountains, water, dolphins. And then she comes, she sends me 5 videos. She sends me like 7 videos, 5 to 7 videos. And I'm going, were you planning this all along? Because how is this so good? And she goes, oh, I do that all the time. I'm like, wow, okay. So we come in, we put that on the channel. So you have to check out the channel. If you're like me or Jenny, we got to have background music when we work. Mm-hmm. Then you will put that channel on, and each video is 3 minutes. So it's not like an hour or 3 hours. It's 3 minutes of different things. You can hear the water, you hear the dolphins, you hear the lake. I have it, you know, named. And if you have one of those TVs where you can loop it, you can just loop it and just keep watching and watching. And on our channel, we have that where people can loop it and they'll just keep seeing, and you keep hearing these wonderful songs and things. That has been a fun channel to do. We even have some vendors that decided to, hey, I want to contribute, and they're sending me stuff to put on the channel. So if you're one of those people that if you're walking and you see a frog, take 3 minutes, even a minute, because I can always loop it. Take a minute, take a video of the frog and see what it's doing. And if you can capture the noise, it's good. If you don't, that's okay. I'll find it. You know, I'm one of those. I will find the noise, but it's so nice to know that we can just do whatever. I mean, we don't plan this stuff. It just happens.
It just happens. And I would probably, if we were, quote, corporate, they'd probably like kick us off of our own board, because we do have a goal. But when you're in a situation where you really are, we're really doing this by the seat of our britches. So if you have an idea, the cool thing between the two of us is, like, once I said that to her, and of course then I keep rolling with other stuff, but she's like, okay. And she doesn't say no. She doesn't say, okay, Jenny, I don't think we need to. There's no negativity on a new idea. And if it doesn't work, like we had a music section, and it's getting a lot of play. And okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do something else to try to get people to watch the channel and to enjoy. The creative spirit is all about enjoying your gifts, your talents, your skills, your family, your friends, yourself.
That's right. And exactly. You couldn't have said it any better.
You guys can spend hours and hours on social media, and everybody's griping and complaining and feeling bad. And if you're on it for any period of time,
Yeah.
It's really, really depressing.
Yeah, and here's the thing. We have a news channel that no news is good news because there's always good news. And every time we have so much fun. Our channel is fun. Nothing out there is like us. We definitely know how to have fun. And it's like when we decided, like last year we were I Love Lucy and Ricky. We loved it, and then she says, "Hey, how about let's do scarecrows?" I go, "Okay, sure." And so we went, she really doesn't have to fight when she gives me her ideas because she has a lot of wonderful ideas. I don't think I've ever said no. Now if she goes off the loop handle, then I'll go, "Jenny."
Well, she gets mad because she just get mad. She's just like, okay, I can't write fast enough because she has to write everything down.
Yeah.
And I'm the worst at it. I have no skill for that at all. It just all comes out like in a big gush.
Yeah.
And she's always got her pen and her pad because she's like, wait, I got to write this down. I got to write this down.
Oh, I have a notebook on Jenny's ideas. And it's like, we don't even have the room to do it. It's like, okay, let me see how I'm going to figure this out. But one thing she can always depend on. That's why we work so well with each other. She says something, it's already done. She don't even got to think twice about it.
I don't even think about it. I know, like she said, did you look at it? She has a big gripe about me. Yeah. I don't watch the channel all the time. So she'll put something up and she'll say, "Did you see what I put up?" And I'm like, I'm trying to think live and say, "Yeah, I saw it." And I'll say, "No, I didn't get a chance to see it." She's like, "Would you watch it? Would you?" She goes, "Stop working and watch the channel. Enjoy yourself." She always has to tell me to enjoy myself because I'm always trying. We're always trying to make the channel better.
Yeah. Yeah, and we always will. And then this year, let me start off with David. I have to give a shout out to David.
David is okay. Let me just, before you preface this, our vendors and our talent, the people that we've interviewed all of this last couple of years, they're also excruciatingly, individually, independent and amazing people.
And like, they grow.
There's nobody like them.
No, and they grow.
It's like the thousands of people that make soap, or the thousands of people. And we want you. Look, if you're making soap, please come on. Because
I know we don't have a soap maker yet. We need a soap maker.
But they have these businesses, or they have these products that we're like, wow, like I never thought of that. Like, how many crafts have I done? I'm like, I never saw that. David is this guy. And then he had another surprise for us.
Oh my gosh.
After the original stuff he does, go ahead.
He then writes to us and say, "Hey, by the way, I won prizes in Paris." I'm like, wait, what? He won 3 awards in Paris for his art. And I'm like, and he came out in the magazines. He's all over Paris. You know how hard it is for an artist to be acknowledged and recognized in Paris? The guy is amazing.
He's an embroiderer.
Yes. And I'm going to pop up his commercial here. And that way you see what he does. And then we'll be right back. We're going to talk about our vendors today because they're special.
Just to know.
Yeah.
He does this embroidery, long stitch embroidery, and a couple of his creations were so cool that he created a story using his own work in them. And
oh yeah, while I play the commercial, see if you can find it and upload it here.
Okay.
So I'm going to show you 2 commercials that we both did. Jenny did one and I did one. We always love, when a vendor is loved because me and her are constantly making commercials and then me and her compete like mine is better. No, yours is better. So I'm going to show you both of David's commercials so you can see what we see and who this guy is. And we're going to tell you a little bit about him. So we'll be right back after his both commercials. We got 2 of them. Okay.
Art that isn't painted, it's threaded. Discover the beauty of needle thread artistry by David Poyant. brushstroke of patience and passion. With just a needle and thread, David Poyant brings life to landscapes and animals, each stitch capturing light, texture, and soul. From majestic wildlife to breathtaking views, David Poyant weaves nature into art. Bring the beauty of nature home through the artistry of David Poyant, needle thread artist.
David Poyant Embroidery Art. Explore a world of embroidery. Make a specially crafted art piece part of your home or office decor. Be amazed and inspired by David's craftsmanship. David Poyant takes images and creates stunning pieces of art, all with a needle and thread. Expressions of passion and serenity. Thoughtfulness, reflection. A journey of inspired artistic expression awaits. Exceptional personal artistry where each piece tells a story. And a world where creativity is boundless. Contact David Poyant at davidpoyantembroideries.com.
Yeah, his stuff just still amazes me.
It still does.
So I'm going to show you if I can do this right, because Jeanette's the person.
Did you upload it on the channel?
Yeah, hold on. I
Okay.
found it on our YouTube.
Oh, okay.
The day begins before dawn. The sea, calm but unpredictable, calls to those who know her moods best. For the fisherman, the horizon is both a challenge and a promise. Hours later, with nets heavy and the sun sinking low, he returns, tired, weathered, but content. Now, in the warmth of a small harbor bar, he sits quietly. His hands, still rough from rope and salt, cradle a glass of amber ale. The world outside is fading into twilight, but inside, the glow of the setting sun lingers on his face, a portrait of peace and reflection. He listens to the hum of distant conversation, the creak of the old floorboards, the faint echo of the ocean that never quite leaves him. Every stitch in this piece captures that stillness, the quiet between tides, the unspoken bond between man and sea. This embroidery, the fisherman's pause, is a tribute to those who live by the rhythm of the water, to their strength, solitude, and the beauty found in simple moments. To see more stories told one stitch at a time, visit the Creative Spirit channel on YouTube, where art, patience, and storytelling come together through the magic of embroidery.
Look at that. I mean, who does that?
He created that.
He did. And it is marvelous. My favorite is always going to be the first one with the girl walking on the water, where you can see his literally stitch, and he's making his art come to life in these small videos, and it is absolutely fabulous. That's just one of our very fabulous people. And we really enjoy his growth and his awards and his recognition. And to think that he started this out of just a habit, just a hobby. He wanted to go ahead.
During COVID, he said he wanted to do. His mom used to embroider, and he was in the house all the time, and he created this. And anybody who does needlework knows how hard it is to shade and to do perspective and to
Yep.
make it look real and correct. And he's just like, we're always astonished every time I see his stuff. I just
Yeah. And we have vendors that are so unique in what they do that it just takes us back. And the fact that they dropped in our lap and wanted to be with us is just loving. You know, it's one of those things that you can't say, oh, I've seen that before. I've never seen it before, you know? So that's one of the things. So I picked the vendor, and then Jenny's going to go with her vendor and see, and she's going to talk about her vendor and show the video. I'm going to turn off the banner because it's going to get in the way from the videos anyway, because we got to be precise.
So what are we, I don't know, you know, see, she got me a thing. I know what I said, but
yeah. She gives me the idea, I flow with it, and then she forgets.
I know. I have so many of them, but one of my favorites is a little girl that does crocheting.
Okay.
And I did a video, a trailer for her, and she sent me the most beautiful dog, and I put it on the internet, and I have people like, can I buy your dog? And I'm like, no, you can buy the real dog, but you can't buy a stuffed dog. You know what?
Yeah.
But Spencer is just an amazing young woman.
Yes.
Fantasy things and little tchotchke. And you see it a lot. A lot of the girls are starting to crochet and do this. But do you have it, or do you want me to? Are we going to show?
I have her commercial that you made.
Spencer is one of our vendors, is on the channel, and we love her.
Yeah.
And
again, unique. I've never seen anyone do this.
And she's
like, okay, so
people are really nice people.
Yes. And here's the thing. Originally, the dog was sent to me because she keeps getting us confused. Of course, we're J&J. People think I'm Jenny all the time. Can't you tell the resemblance? I mean, so anyway, so she came and she sent me the dog, and I saw it. And I thought, oh my gosh, I got a dog. I thought it was Laverne. And she goes, that's not Laverne. That's Milo. I'm like, oh, yeah. Well, oh, yeah. So this is for you.
I'll show you. But yeah, wait, and I kind of want my dog.
Yeah. And everybody, yes. And ever since we posted it, people have been wanting, like, I want that. How much is the dog? I'm like, for real? No, we're not selling this. So you got to go to the person who, I wonder how she's doing. I have to bring her back. We have to bring her back to go and update, because she is constantly, I mean, people want the dogs. They want that dog, you know? So I'm wondering how she's doing. We got to bring her back. But I wanted to show you her. So this is her commercial that Jenny made, and you'll see Milo in the commercial. Okay. Yes. So we'll be right back. Hold on.
cute.
Isn't that cute? I'm right here going like this.
I know. I like it.
I'm waving back and forth, and y'all saw it. It's amazing.
And she's
really
grown,
good.
she's grown so much, and we're still trying to put a little fire under her just because we want her to succeed so well. But y'all are going to go at your own pace, and you're going to embrace your business when you're ready to do that.
Yeah,
Sometimes other people see more in you than you see in yourself.
that's right. Yeah,
And so we might be a little over exuberant with some of our vendors because we see the potential.
yeah.
But she's a wonderful person, and she's very sweet. And Milo sits in my I have him in my hallway every time I go into my other room. He's there under my blessing sign. So he watches over our house for us.
Yeah, that is so sweet. And I love her because I don't know, was it I that found her or you found her? I found her in
You found her.
Yeah. See, and that's one thing. Jenny's working. She's the backbone of the channel, And so what I do is I'm the people person, and I go and I find people.
She's the foundation.
Yeah, I try to find the people because we like different. We're very different. We don't want the same old, and there's so many people like, okay, so we have a wood guy, then we have another wood guy, but they both do two different things, right? So here's the thing. Anybody can have the same talent, but they do so many different things that you can't help that there's enough for everybody. There's so many millions of people in the world. There is no competition. And it's just our beautiful station that we all get along. And I just love all our vendors, to be honest. But she is one that makes these beautiful animals. And, for Christmas, I plan to order a couple of things,
They're great. They're great. They're
great
really
presents.
wonderful things for kids to keep and for adults to keep. And it's just, again, we're talking about people that are using their gifts to make a business and support themselves.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm not asking for anybody's really help other than, hey, take a look at my products and see what I have. And our goal is to bring that to the marketplace.
Yep, absolutely.
And so people that 20%. If we got 20% of the holiday season's purchase power for independent and entrepreneurs, crafters, artisans, and artists, they would be tickled pink.
Yes, they would be. They would be amazing.
Yep.
It is amazing. So that is Spencer Wagner, and that is the story of Tailspin. And I love it. And I think did I do a cartoon of her?
We might have done.
I think so. I did. I did a cartoon. So we have a cartoon, people, and just in case we haven't talked about it in a while, we have a cartoon, and it's called Craftville. Okay, and we're in Craftville, USA, and in there lives all the crafters. And what I tend to do, every merchant that comes in, I try to make a little cartoon of us going to visit. So it's Jenny and I always visiting these vendors and cartoons, and we tell their story that way. And it has become really a good thing because they get tickled to death when they see themselves as a cartoon.
And we're trying to keep up because we have so many things coming on it, and it takes a while. Believe it or not, it takes a creative spirit to create some of this stuff because you have to think about it, you have to turn it into something. And so, but we have great people to take that to draw from, and inspirational people that Jeanette just does a wonderful job with them, and they're so excited to see themselves. And it's just
what, I gotta make one of David. I just realized I have to make one of David. See, now I have something else in my mind. See what she does to me? She just talks to me, and I have to already homework, and I have work to do. I mean, Jenny.
Sorry. It oozes. It oozes.
Yeah, I can't help it, but it is love because we work that way. We love our stuff. Even the stuff we don't say, we're always bragging on our vendors, but we never brag about ourselves. And we're gonna have to take one day just to talk about Jenny and I and what we do, So that's gonna take a whole show by itself. Anyway, but we like to brag about our vendors and
and our channel. And I guess that is I will say that's kind of bragging about ourselves, because the channel, someone said this, all you think about is your channel. I'm like, well, yeah, it when you finally find something. Jeanette didn't know she wanted this until she met me. And then and now, she was just trying to sell her product, and I was just trying to sell my books. And it kind of just came out, but I always wanted to do this. I've been wanting to put crafters and artisans out in the forefront of the marketplace for years and years and years. So it just gives us the opportunity to, I sometimes I hold back because Jeanette and I she's better at it, but I don't like to toot the horn of myself. And I feel weird
I don't either.
We don't really have that like killer instinct, but I was out yesterday and I was speaking to this lady, and she was talking about not being able to see something on TV because she didn't like watching TV anymore because there's so many bad things on it. And I just thought, okay, Jenny, are you going to say something? And I did. Yeah. I handed her my card and I said, look, we're up and coming. We're brand new. But if you want to give us a look, our channel is really funny and it's fun and it's a hoot. It's nothing serious. And we'd love it if you'd support the channel. And I left thinking, I've really done that, and I felt good.
It did, because you have to. I carry our cards all the time, so I make sure that wherever I go, I kind of drop a card. Oopsie, here it is, and I talk about it. It's almost like evangelizing, but I'm evangelizing for the channel too. Especially when they start. But it's a common phrase that I'm hearing everywhere. There's nothing good on TV,
right?
And its thing is like they have regular circular TV. People are going now to Christian TV. They're going to our crafters TV. They're going to old time TV, like something, I don't know, where you see the old movies, like Andy Griffin, the old shows, Little House on the Prairie, Touched by an Angel. You're talking about people wanting to bring wholesome back.
Yeah.
And fun. I'm always about fun. I like to have fun. I'm not a serious person. This world is serious enough. She'll tell you I'm a crackerjack in a box. I'll be like, she pulls out the stuff, I just pull her with her. She comes up with an idea and I go, yes, So we're always working with each other, and we like our vendors to be happy as well. So our vendors get spoiled with the things that we do as well. We try to have fun with them. So my next vendor,
I'm gonna guess.
You want to guess?
No, go ahead. I'll see if I was right. You have to trust me if I don't lie.
Okay. I was gonna pick our next graph, Miss Craft Princess.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
Miss Craft Princess Designs is a lady who makes these fabulous cards. Now, she's grown tremendously. She's an OG of ours. She believed in our vision. She's the one that gave up her gym membership to join our TV station. And she has been a blessing to us, and we have been a blessing to her. And she's also all over the TV stations in her local area. She goes to her events. She tells people about us.
She works it.
Yes, she does. And she makes these beautiful things. And just recently, we have there's a company that just contracted her to make all the birthday cards for the month.
Yep.
And she has big companies like that, and she has memberships. She has a whole bunch of stuff, and her commercials is not on here, and it's because basically she likes to do hers, but we can show you one that we did. Do we have any for her on our channel? I know we made it, and she made one. Huh?
She has a show, and
oh,
I actually should do I should actually do a commercial for her. She
Yeah.
deserves it.
yeah.
But she's one of our. She was on the show with Jeff, our woodworking guy, because they both work the lathe. They have these machine things that they do what they do.
Yeah.
And she was all earlier this year. She was working at end of last year, but she got really busy because she was doing so well. And so
I think the first night she aired on TV with us, she told everybody, and she was with orders. It's like all these orders came to her. She's like, oh my gosh, and that's the thing that we want. But we know that sometimes it could be a little bit overwhelming. But thank God she had help to help her with the orders, because let me tell you.
This is one of the things that the fear of small crafters have is they get a big order and they can't fill it.
Yeah.
And so they don't want to push forward with their business because they're afraid that, on one hand, they don't want to say, oh, I'm going to get all these orders and then it not happen. And then they get deflated. Right. But Brenda's one of the few that just plowed through and kept herself out there. Yeah. She was on our channel doing shows. And
she does it every Sunday. If you want to look at her, she's on the TV every Sunday at 8:00 on the dot. Never fails. 8:00, she's on the TV.
Name of the show.
Yeah, she's on the TV. She never fails. She does her new show, and she immediately, after she does her show, she sends it to me. She goes, here, upload it. And I upload it, and I show it every day. And let me tell you something. This girl, I have brought her cards. I am part of a membership, her monthly membership. She has a membership where you can apply, and you get 5 cards, whatever. You get one birthday, one get well. She has her own set. You have to go to her website. I think Jenny's bringing it up. If I know her very, bringing it up. I know her. She, you're bringing up her website.
I'm trying. Yeah.
Okay. It's www.misscraftprincessdesigns.com.
Yeah. Thank you.
And she is amazing. And her cards, when you go to the dollar store or you buy a card, you get the real thin ones, right? Unless you go to the expensive ones, right? But she has a reasonable price, and at the same time, she makes these beautiful cards. This is her website right here. And she has a membership that you can be, every month you'll get a package from her, and you can get these cards. And these cards are not easy to make. She has the videos on actually how she does each card. Okay. Yeah, and they're thick. They're 3D. Okay, so that's what I like about it. She makes them 3D. And then she's also, for the holidays, I know she's creating these little baskets with things inside. It's not a basket. It's kind of like a little purse. Last year, I brought a little purse, and it came with a cup, a little sock.
A little gift bag.
Yeah, a little gift bag. And it was absolutely amazing. She is marvelous.
I will tell you, people will say, oh, the cards are expensive. But if you go to Target or Walmart or any of those places, you're still going to pay $5.99 for a card.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, they have the cheaper ones you can get. The cheaper ones are like $2.99, $3.
Yeah.
So you're getting an extra special card, and it's the prices are not that much different. And she has the bundles. You can,
and she personalizes them too.
Yes.
And that's what I like, and doing that.
Custom orders.
Yeah, it's just amazing. It's custom orders right there, which we are with. There she goes. She's amazing, and
Greatest person ever.
yes, and she's a good spirited person, and she stopped working. She doesn't work, and she decided to go, and this is her coming out in the news in her town. And she just always, she's very kind. She's just always helping us with, sending us content. I mean,
she always gives us a boost.
oh yeah.
And that's so special, because
Yeah.
you never think of, well, why do they need a boost? We need a boost.
Yeah.
Just like everybody else. And every time I post something, she's always one of the first ones to like it and to make a comment. And so check her out. This is beautiful. This is one of her. This is what she does with her machine.
Yeah.
She cuts those out. So she's got all kinds of little products and things.
And it's funny because she was taught how to use the machine by our other vendor, Jeffrey.
Yes.
So yes. Jeffrey met her, brought her on the show. Now they work together, and he became like a mentor for her, teaching her about the machine. They had a show together. And I mean, this is how we all work well with each other. And it's always fun to see our vendors work together. And I'm always uploading the content and things like that. So it just goes to show our vendors are not alone. We always say, hey, you will make a great fit with this other person. You will make, so that's how we do also.
And we think that's very important. And sometimes, again, there's always a fear factor that goes with anything in life. And fear is probably the one thing that holds almost every single person back from whatever they're trying to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if you think that your product isn't good enough to sell because somebody else is doing it, don't think like that, because everything, when we first started doing this, Jeanette, and I was going through thinking, oh my gosh, someone has to be doing this, like someone with money, and they're, in fact, Michael's, this will give it to you. Michael's, right before Joanne crashed, but Michael's was doing a thing online for their crafters. And they were starting to roll out some advertisement, Facebook and Instagram, about how they wanted crafters to be involved and to be in their product and their shows and stuff. And I called her. I was freaking out. I was like, Jeanette, I don't know if we can go up against Michael's. I mean, Michael's, and so.
And I said, no, we're going to do it.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Right. We're just going to keep. They stopped. Like, they only advertised for 2 months.
Yeah.
And people will say negative things about you. Right. Yeah. You don't get it.
You can't please everybody.
Right. We get a lot of, well, we don't think you're who you are, and you can't do what you're doing for the money you're charging, and we don't think you're real.
Right? Yeah, oh, well, I get that a lot. Like, I go to a platform.
This is that's Jeanette. This is who
I'm real. Let me see. Last I know, I'm bleeding.
I did all this. This is all sitting at my desk. If I showed you what my desk looked like behind the thing, you wouldn't believe it. So we're real, yes, and we're trying to bring people onto our channel and we need viewers, and we're going to tell people that every day, but we're real. So Michael's quit. That just goes to show you, they didn't believe in crafters. They didn't believe that they could get enough crafters to be viable.
Yeah.
And we're still here.
Yeah, we're still here because also I'm going to say my part, she'll agree with me. We pray for this channel because we are God driven as well. We like to help people, and our heart is what drives the people and drives the channel, because we love to see people grow. I mean, Jenny has gone to vending events. She has a great idea for this kids channel. I can't wait till it starts.
I'm working on it.
I know. And so it's just finding the people that say, hey, you know what, let's not be afraid. Because see, you have to be bold and courageous to be able to just go for it. Just have a
We're
good
not, but
time.
I am with you.
Yeah, just
Correct.
go. And let me tell you, if you would have asked me 2 years ago, oh, you'll be on TV, helping vendors, have your own show, and be a producer on the TV, I'll be like, no, I'm not. And here comes Jenny. God led her to me for some reason.
Oh Lord. Well, God didn't know what else to do with me, so he sicked me on you.
I see that. And it's been heaven ever since. It's been growing. I like the fun that we have. And we're there. It's a big thing that we always like to help people. And then we also have you're probably saying, man, but your channel is just for crafters. Well, no, we have some businesses as well that say, hey, I want to advertise with you. I want to see what you all about. And they're not crafters, but you know what? They can maybe help crafters. I'm just saying. And so we have one, and I'll let Jenny pick her non-crafter specialty that she wants to highlight. And
a couple, but the one that I've been working with a lot, and the one that I think really, we have two really amazing offers for our crafters to be able to help with their business end of their business. Okay. Again, Jeanette, I always tell our crafters, we're not here to help you do your products, your crafting. We know how to do that. That's coming from you. But every business, no matter how small they are, they have to have some kind of foundation. So we have an affiliate. It's not really an affiliation. We work with them.
Right.
They were on their platform. They're on ours because we're helping each other. And again, Jeanette just said that we try to bring people together that help other people.
Right.
So Spark Up is Michelle Matisse is on. I always say her name wrong, and she always corrects me, but we just call her Michelle. She has a networking platform for all business, all small business, called Spark Up Biz.
Yep.
And she also is in partnership with a very cool guy, very, very amazing person who has what is known as a CRM. And a lot of crafters won't know what that is and where that's at, but it really will help you with all of your emails. It'll centralize your business in the business way.
Right.
So I'm working with them. She's teaching me all the ins and outs, and it's a lot. But we don't have the money to have accountants and
she's really good with it.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you what, let me run her commercial and then we'll come back to that. And I sent you a message, so look at it in private chat.
What did I say? What did I do?
I don't know, but let's go. Let me hit the commercial. Man, that commercial hits with my costume, okay? I was jamming with my air guitar, I mean, and she made it. Michelle made the commercial because I said, woo, that caught his people attention, don't you think? She goes, that's my point. She's really funny.
She's a dynamo. She just started another small business. It's called Hot Squirrels.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
so funny. She does very, very funny mugs and
Yeah,
sweatshirts.
sarcastic mug. She said when you can't really act out, you just wear the shirt.
If you're not the person that can verbally tell someone off but want to have it on your shirt, that's the place to go. And she does it very nicely. There's
Uh-huh.
no curse words involved, but you get the point without
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. She's very sarcastic in a nice kind of sort of way.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cute.
Startup Biz gives you an opportunity to actually join. It's free.
Yeah.
You can join for free. The special that you saw on the last slide
Oh,
there.
that was yeah.
So
Creative spirit.
it's $20 a month for like the mid range to get everything that you kind of want. They have not just network connections, but they have tutorials. They help you with the business end of it. They connect you with other businesses. And guess what? You're allowed to talk about your business while you're on there, which
Yeah.
is for some platforms don't want you to do that. They just want you to hook up blindly and talk about your business secretly. There's no secrets here. You come right out and tell people about your business.
Yeah.
But if you put in the word creative, you'll get for 3 months, you'll get it half price. So it's $10 a month. So that gives you plenty of time to see if, and we know how busy everybody is, how the platforms are taking over our lives. But this is one where
it does everything.
And you can make some really good connections.
Yeah.
And then the CRM, which is called Swing. That's another really amazing platform. And I haven't made a commercial for it yet. I'm still working on it. But it's about, you can get your website on there. You can have the hosting. It's so affordable. And it's a place where you can centralize your business, your emails. You can post, if you have Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, X, all of the major platforms, you can program your posts in advance. So it just does it for you, which is amazing, because that's what I'm learning right now how to do, because we have so much to post. I just don't have time to do it anymore.
Yeah.
So this person, Michelle, hi, Michelle, this lovely person, Michelle, has such a great opportunity for all of you to really, even if you're small, because guess what? You're going to grow and you want to have this in place before you get too big. That's why I'm doing it, because we don't have the employees yet. We don't have that. But Jeanette and I are thinking we will have them. And I don't want to have to backtrack and try to get into something when we're getting busy and we want to do our business and we don't want to handle any kind of back end stuff. Yuck. I know. Yuck. I don't do that very well.
And that's okay.
So check her out, sparkupbiz.com.
Yeah.
The word creative, you get half off for 3 months if you want to go the paid route. And Swing, please check that out. It's a CRM. It will help you with everything.
Yep.
And
it
I
sure
think I know
does.
who she's going to pick next.
Well, my non-crafter, the other non-crafter that I'm going to talk to, it's actually not a crafter at all. And the only way really they can help people is if you want to buy a house,
In Florida.
And I'm in the process. I'm going to buy a house. So guess who I'm going to call? I'm going to call these next people because they're adorable. And not only that, but I can't help but they're veterans too,
Yes.
So I just went ahead and I'm going to show the commercial. The mother just got married and the son is handling the business as well. And is such a nice, and they're vendors, they're new with us. And we just wanted to give them a shout out because, it's hard to run really like what they do is not just a realtor. They actually walk hand in hand with you from the house picking to getting your finances to doing. They just walk with you through the whole
Title.
process of buying. Even, even as a friend, if you want to go ahead and say, hey, you have some questions about housing or things like that, they're available for you, and they came on with this because they believed in the channel as well. And they are really our first heavy for this year, like non-crafter, that helping people just get settled in. We care about all our vendors. You don't have to be a crafter to be on here. And so you can be a business as well to advertise what your business is, and that's the point. We got a little bit for everybody. But our main, yeah, we do. And we love it. So I'm going to play the commercial and then we'll talk about them a little bit more.
Okay.
Buying a home is an exciting time. Your home will be the most important and consequential purchase you'll ever make. But the process can be confusing and overwhelming. You've found the perfect house and done the due diligence to make sure the house is in great shape. But when it comes to ensuring your property is protected from any unforeseen conditions, are you able to see the whole picture? So before you sign your closing documents, or you're handed the keys to the front door, get peace of mind with Ace Solutions Title Group and know you and your property are protected. Make sure the title company that you use is the best in the business to ensure your home is researched and recorded in your name. Ace Solutions Title Group is the best in the business. Contact us today. We are family owned and operated. They will make your closing transaction smooth and seamless, with the highest priority of protecting the legal status of your home. Hassle-free, fully online closings. Professionalism and 20 years experience. Customer service is of the highest priority. We offer title insurance and peace of mind. An extensive referral network for all things real estate. Remote online notary services. And we are licensed in 5 states. Let us bring security and confidence into your home buying process. Ace Solutions Title Group. Contact us for more information. We look forward to working with you.
Now, this is Jenny's area. I picked them, but I let her explain all of that because I am not that person. I haven't gotten there yet. So let's go ahead and let Jenny take this.
They're a title company in Florida. And people would say, well, it's local. What's a title company? Anytime you do a transaction with your home or change a deed or anything, purchase, sell, it's going to go through a title escrow company between you and the other person in the transaction. So if you're the buyer, the other person's the seller, you need an escrow or title to help you do that transaction. And they're the ones that make sure that your title is clear so your house can be transferred. So if you have a house for 20 years and you're thinking it's fine, and then you go to sell your house, they're going to do what's called a title search. In some states, they call it a prelim. And it checks to make sure that there's nobody that's decided that they're on your house and that they belong on it too. And it happens. So if you have an Uncle George that thinks that's his property and he's quietly put a lien on your property, you can't sell it until it's clear. Also, a lender will not loan you the money with what's called a clouded title. So the title company ensures that, makes sure that they're correct. And I am, during the day, when I'm not a scarecrow and when I'm not the CEO of the Crazy Spirit Channel and my other businesses, I'm a loan closer. So I've done about probably 20,000 transactions in my career. I've dealt with title companies all over the United States. Mm-hmm. You don't have to be in the state in order to do a transaction as a notary. You just have to have the people there. Right. So if Jeanette was visiting in Texas, being in San Antonio, and they said, "Oh, Jeanette, we're closing your house this weekend." She's like, "Wait, I'm not going to be in Florida." I'd say, "Okay, well, send me the documents. I will close her in Texas, and then she will actually buy her house in Florida." So
see how cool that is? See, I didn't know any of that.
Yeah,
That's why I don't do any of that.
I have a lot of people that you don't have to be in the state where you're buying the property in order to close your property. So wherever you're at, a mobile notary will get in her trusty or his trusty little car and zoom over and close your transaction for you.
That's
But
right.
it's
That's
very
right.
important. These are very nice people. They contacted us and wanted to advertise on our channel, which we're most grateful for. So if you're in Florida and you are looking for a great title company, refer this to your realtor, because normally that it's how it goes. Real estate agents work with title companies, and so sometimes the consumer doesn't really know about this. But you can tell your realtor, look, this title company is in our city, and I really like them, and I'd like to use them to do our transaction, and they'll do it for you. Their fees are reasonable, and they're really, really good people.
Yeah.
So make that important step. It's very important that you go to a very good title company. You want your house clear and clean. And
so that's that for the non-crafters, and it's so easy to love on people. And again, they saw an opportunity and they took it. That's another company that say, hey, we're going to be on TV. Yes. So, it's you got to have that vision that says, hey, I got to see what, and our prices, I'm telling you, you'd be like, what is it? A dinner is less than dinner.
How much?
It's less than dinner. If you was to go out for dinner, I mean, my husband and I, we just got back from a dinner and we paid like $50, $56 almost.
Oh, easy.
And it's less than dinner.
Yep.
So you really have to go to our website and you'll see the prices there. And you'll be amazed. You say, what's the catch? Let me tell you, we do have the viewers, okay? And we do have, because our TV station is all over the world. I mean, it is literally all over the world. People think, oh, it's just local. No, it's not just local. We have all over the world.
When you stream, you're streaming to everybody. So we're on Roku TV.
Yep.
We're on Fire TV.
Mm-hmm.
We're on Google TV, I believe,
and Apple TV.
Apple TV.
Right, and then
we want
to make it more convenient. We have apps. We have Android apps. We're on the Android app, and we're an Apple app.
Yep. We're also, you can watch us live on the Creative Spirit Channel website.
Yep. Or you can go right here.
Spark Up Biz.
Right.
Spark Up Biz. You can watch us live on Jeanette's Creations at the Heart Art.
Yes.
Website. Yep. My website, which I'm struggling through, guys. I'm redoing it, but you'll be able to see it on evenishops.com.
Yeah. And not only that, but you can watch it on demand. So you can watch it live, just like Jenny said, you can watch it live and all this will be live. And then we have the on demand where you want to see this show, you want to see it at your time. Well, you can go on the TV, click, just like any other app, click on it and watch and pick the show.
You can binge us. Please. Yeah. We like that.
I know we do. We've had one person that actually said, I binged all your shows. I'm like, what? I think, did we pass 100 yet? I stopped counting.
I don't know.
I know,
but I want to kind of put a shout out to crafters too, because I've noticed this on Facebook and Instagram, and they get really focused on, like, when you're clicking and you're trying to get people to follow you, for example, they're clicking other crafters, which is fine.
Right.
You don't really want to just click other crafters.
Right.
You want to bring in other people because those are your customers. Yep. So if you're, let's for instance, if you're making soap, I know I'm picking on soap people, but I really want a soap person.
Yes.
So if you're a soap person, you want to be on our channel, please call us. But if you're making soap and your channel or your Facebook page only has soapers, then how are you selling your product? Because they're not going to push you.
Right.
They want to sell their own soap.
Right. Right.
When you're trying to get an audience, we want crafters and we want people that enjoy watching crafters. So you may not be a crafter. You may be a person who likes to watch someone work with wood, or
Yes.
or you may want to have a go at Jeanette and I because you guys think we're nutballs. That's good. I'm okay with that. I'm being a nutball, but you really don't want to do tunnel vision with your business.
Yeah.
And it's really fine to belong to Facebook groups and to be that little coffee clutch thing, but you get so involved that you don't bring anybody else in.
Yeah.
And you don't want that. You want to bring people into your business. You want to be a person who wants to purchase, or if a mom walks into your shop and Jeanette has her resin, her beautiful resin, and she has a sister thing, and she has a mother and child thing, and her daughter, she's not going to have a baby, but her daughter is, right? So she's going to come in and say, Jeanette, I want to buy this for my daughter. And then she gives it to her daughter, who loves it, who goes to a baby shower where everybody sees this beautiful resin of mother and child that Jeanette just made for the mother. And now the daughter's going to share it with 20 of her friends, who 10 of them are pregnant. See how that works?
Yep.
So you can't just think, okay, well, they're a title company. What do they have to do with me? Really? You connect with that title person, whatever your business is, whatever you do, whatever you create, you have no clue
where it leads.
That person wants in their life.
Yep.
And you offer it to them.
Yep.
They take it, fine. If they don't, that's fine too. But
at least you tried. That's the thing. You tried.
Well, I was at a signing the other day. A young gentleman at an electric, he was an electric company, he was a project manager. On his desk, next to his computer, he had a business card. And I said, do you know that? Is that someone you know in that company? And he goes, yeah. He goes, I met her and she was trying to get us to use her company. I said, they're a great company. I know them. I signed him 4 years ago.
Oh, wow.
He was very kind to me. He does, they're called Knights Equipment. I buy their laser. I have a Hewlett-Packard LaserJet to do my printing, which I do a ton of printing. He does the cartridges for me. I get them half price because it's refill.
Oh, wow.
I have to bring me aboard because I'm small taters. Like, I'm not a big company.
Right.
They are an amazing company. I told him, I said, you should do business with them. They're an amazing company. They will do great stuff for you. The owner is amazing. He called me himself to let me know that he had to raise the price. He was very sorry. I said, I'm fine with that. You guys are way better than anything. The prices are still good. So who would have thunk it?
That's right. And
now he's going to call her and he's going to give her his ginormous electrical business with his 20 printers.
Wow.
Okay. From my little one printer. And I saw the card. That's it. So
that's what I'm saying. You just never know. Things happen. When it's your season, it's your season. You just have to take a chance and keep positive of what you want to become and go about it. Just go. Just, I like one thing about Nike commercials. They said, just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it. What is it gonna do with you doing nothing? Me and Jenny, we're retired, but we're not retired. It's like, that's not even in our vocabulary. I mean, it's like, what's retirement? I don't know what that is. It's something.
I will never. I will be. When the Lord calls me, I'm going to say, wait a second. I got another thing to do. You got to wait.
And here's the thing. A lot of people today, they always say, when I stop working, I'm going to do this. I really want to do this. Why not do it now? You could do it with the work and do this. A lot of people, I know I was there. That's why I can share, because I was the excuse person. I want to do this, but I can't. I want to do this. Oh, but I don't have time. I want to do this. Oh, I'm so tired. I want to do this. No, I have to do this. So you have to take, okay, mental health studies have shown, and this is fact, that when you do something that you love for your time, that's how you get mental health like balance. So you have a work-life balance, and you have to do something for you. My own counselor told me you gotta have fun at least once a week.
Oh, well, we've got more than that.
You gotta have fun once a week. You gotta be, even if your fun is sitting down, reading your Bible or a book, or doing a puzzle, or creating a painting, that's your fun. As long as for your mental health, you need it. So why not make it into a business?
You know, it's really funny. Sometimes I'll get busy and I'll get grumpy or whatever I'm doing. And I know I should call Jeanette, but I don't want to call Jeanette because she's going to make me laugh. And I don't want to laugh because at that moment, I want to be grumpy. I want to bathe in that total being a total, puss face. And then she'll call me out of the blue, or she'll text me. I'm like, and I know if I say something that it's all gonna go. All right, you might as well just give it up, Jenny, because you can't stay mad.
Yeah.
So don't resist that procedure. If someone's trying to send you some good vibes, and sometimes it's fun to be grumpy. Sometimes you just don't want to talk to anybody. But then find something that gives you joy.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
Joy is the number one thing that we have to do. Let me see here.
I know one. Are we going to stay with actors, or are we going to do another business person?
You can do whatever you want.
I'm torn.
We got one room for one more
people, but I think I'm going to break up the business.
Okay.
And I'm going to go with Judy.
Judy. I love me some Judy. I love Judy.
We do have a commercial for Judy.
Yes, we do. And
she is like
my inspiration.
Oh my gosh. And
let's go with Judy.
When I made this commercial, I didn't know what to do with her picture, like, when I'm creating something. Okay. And when I ended up popping her out on the corners and stuff, that's so her. She just, she pops up and she just makes you feel so amazing.
Yes. Let's play her commercial so they know what you're talking about. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh.
She's just the cutest thing.
You do the greatest commercials for people. That commercial is just heavenly. I love the peeping and her creations.
She'll pop in to the Facebook page and she just oh, there's Judy. She just wrote a little kid's book, and that's the most inspirational and God-based products. And she just is the sweetest person ever. She's been with us for a very long time. She's one of our first guests, I think, on Having Fun with JJ. And she just, again, we are so blessed to have so many really like amazing people.
We literally had her like 3 times, and each one you see a difference. If you was to look at her first show, compare it to the show now, that is a different person. We don't even know her anymore. She is amazing at creating all this stuff. And she's so sweet, and she's kind, and she talks very, slow, like, very soft. And her creations are just absolutely amazing.
She does a little bit of everything. She's got some
she does.
products in her store. I think her store is, her website's up. Her website is up, and you can find her on Facebook and on our channel. And just give her, I mean, if you're looking for a really thoughtful and personal gift, she has them.
Yeah.
Really wonderful.
Yeah. Well, my next person, she reminds me, she is an original OG. She was the first one to be on our Having Fun with J&J. Even, she has given herself a title. She is absolutely wonderful. And her name is Catherine Shapiro. And she is a creative space. And let me tell you a little bit about Catherine. Catherine is a radio host. She is total radio. Well, we kind of stole her from the radio.
We did.
And we showed her the life of TV. Now, in the beginning, she did really, it's very hard to transition from radio to TV, especially if you're not used to being on TV, so she had a learning curve. She has come such a long way, and I'm going to put her commercial on because absolutely hip. One thing I love about Catherine, she reminds me of the 1960s hippie days, and her music reflects it. So let's watch this commercial, and then we'll talk about her in a minute. And that's Catherine. Now, that song was not from the 1960s. You got to look at her shows, the way she starts off with the music and everything. There's my favorite one, the original. This one, she got a little bit hip.
She did. And, I will tell you that Jeanette and her have this special relationship. And Jeanette is very particular about our channel. We make no bones about it that we're the content, we're the creators. We pretty much do, I would say, 85% of the content one way or the other. And we try to help, vendors and advertisers if they need help. But so it is our kind of baby. We don't have hired anybody to do our stuff.
No.
So we try to do the best we can.
Right.
And produce the best showing. So Jeanette gets a little picky, and she gets picky with me too, and I get picky with her, and we go back and forth. But Catherine is so funny. She will come up with something, and Jeanette will just say, "You've been in radio too long." And she is so good. She'll go back. She won't get upset. She won't say, I don't like you people anymore. She goes back and she thinks about it and she comes back with something 3 times better than when she first started.
Yes.
And that's an amazing concept because crafters, I get very, like if someone says something, I'm like, excuse me, like I'm not going to change my work. Like you get very
Yeah, and she doesn't do that. She goes, thank you for your help. She is the most sweetest thing. She goes, thank you for your help. And she goes, my first time, I was not nice. But one thing I love about Catherine that she tells me, be yourself, be honest, be truthful. And I am. I'm from New York. What can I say? I'm forward, but I have learned to be kind with her because she is a beautiful soul. And what I loved about her, that even though I was hardcore, like a drill sergeant with her, that's the only thing I can describe it. She came back and she said, thank you. And she came back with this beautiful thing. I went, that's all I had to do? She is amazing. And she tries. She doesn't give up. She's a fighter. That one's a fighter. And you know what? She's been on our show also like 3 times. Yeah. And every time she's on here, she just makes me have a little joy when I see her because she's not a quitter. She has issues. But you know what? She's not a quitter. She don't care what life throws at her. She will still do what she needs to do. She has interviews. She'll send me her content every week, and she will do what she has to do. And yes, sometimes I have to look at it and get stressed and go, oh God, that's not how we can do this. But the thing is that she gives me access, and I have the ability. And she goes, I trust you, Jeanette. Just fix it however you want. And I do. And to tell you, it's not that much that I have to do because she has come a long way. Remember when we started, we couldn't even get the camera straight. I had we didn't even know what to do. We didn't have backgrounds. If you look at our very first show, I think it's on TV. Our very first show, I was in Texas, first of all. And then I had a hat on. I didn't have hair,
a new wig every week.
Yeah, it was a show, but we didn't know what we were doing, and she stuck by us like glue, and she's still with us. Yeah. She is one that she says, I'm not leaving you. And, she will stick. And you saw that her commercial had our logo, our name. That's one that she says, I am part of this family. I'm not leaving this family. You got to try this. Even on the radio, she'll say, I am on the Creative Spirit channel. You got to join. We don't need marketing. We have her.
I know. She's so good.
She's really good at it.
That's just a tribute to a person as a character.
Yep.
That character that they have. Loyalty is a very important thing, and everybody goes through trials and tribulations, and there's ebb and flow. But it's always lovely to have someone that has your back like that and believes what you believe. And she doesn't have she doesn't have a stake in this. It's not like, she's one of the vendors, but she doesn't have to do that. Nope. And she does it because she's a kind and very loyal person, and we so appreciate Catherine always. And she's a hoot. We were actually both on her show. I did her show. I was actually at a signing.
Ooh,
I
remember that day.
I had to finish up quick, and then I went over to another office room and did her radio show with her. So and Jeanette's been on it as well. So we want to just make sure that we extend that loyalty. She's in Florida. She does mixed medium. She does so many very cool things.
Yeah.
Get very, very busy in the community, the art community where she lives.
Yeah. And she sends us people. She sent us Gabriela,
Gabriela, who's amazing. We just did we put up her video of her? Did we ever get that video of her?
No.
We have to ask her for it. So she did a cultural. It was kind of a presentation of Hispanic influence in Florida.
Yeah, with art and music, because her influence comes from her art and vice versa.
Yeah, and
she did a great thing, and it was a good show.
To put that on the channel for her. so we love you, Catherine. And we'll always look forward to her commercials. Jeanette will say, Catherine sent me another commercial. I'm like, oh, cool. she's always for us.
Yeah.
So let's see, where am I going to go? I'm going to go back to the business side of it.
Okay. Yeah, we've made the special that we wanted. We're there. We say our goodbyes, kind of.
Not yet. How much longer do we have?
That's it. You can do it. That's fine.
Can I do one more? We have to do one more. It's called Subsidy. And if you're a crafter, I'm doing the same thing he's doing. He did it much better than I did. In a way, he figured it out. And so I'm kind of going to copycat him a little bit. But John of Subsidy, he's created a website for small business where it's not like Etsy where you have to pay listing fees, or Amazon where you get lost in a shuffle. He has built a platform for small businesses. You don't pay unless you sell. A much less amount of percentage from the sale than a normal company does.
Right.
If you're interested in getting some, really, it's free merchandising because you don't have to pay to be on it. He sets you up, tell him that we sent you. From Having Fun. He will email you, get you set up, put your products in his marketplace. So can you have time to show his commercial?
Yeah, I'm going to show it. Okay, here we go.
All right. And I just forgot, after John, you got to play Essie. Essie's our last one.
Okay.
Essie's with us. She's a marvelous, she's a vet. She's a marvelous photographer. We just don't ever have enough time.
And I know we have so many. We're gonna come back and do more vendors. But right now we have to end the show.
No, one more. Look at her. She's killing me.
I know, but we really have to go ahead and just.
We haven't done a new show in a while too, but we won't look like this. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we won't look like this at all. So we can actually continue this next week, but without the hair thing. And we have so much to sell everybody, not to sell, but to say. And we really want to help people.
We didn't get to half of it.
I know. It is absolutely, this is an amazing thing that we have, and we just want to share it with people and give highlights to our vendors. Again, we'll have another show where we can highlight all our vendors again. We also have Thanksgiving, and we have a show on December 15th, right?
Yep.
December 15th. Now that's an 8-hour one.
I don't know, but it's probably still not long enough.
Oh my gosh, no. Last year we did a 12-hour one. No, it was
12 hours.
12 hours. We're not doing it again this year. We're doing an 8-hour. That was a lot, but we had vendors, and we have so many people coming on the show where you literally are going to be able to see the vendors that are coming on, the vendors that are coming on the show. I mean, and some of our real vendors that are already on here, they get to come on and be part of the December 15. So we're so excited. There's so many exciting things going on here on the Creative Spirit channel.
See each and every one of our vendors on our channel.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the Creative Spirit channel.
Yes.
Go to our YouTube. Watch it there. Watch them there. Look at their commercials. Check out their websites. Check out their social media.
Right.
We have so many things coming up. Going to have podcasting, like creative conversations. We're looking forward to putting the kids' crafty corner in. We just are exploding with stuff that we are doing.
Right.
All right. Also,
Okay.
have a safe and wonderful Halloween.
Yes.
Enjoy yourself. Be kind. Be amazing. Be creative.
Yep.
And have a wonderful, wonderful, happy Halloween.
Yes. And we care about you. And if you ever want to reach us, just send us an email and we'll be happy to talk to you. You can call us at our business number. Oh my gosh, I forgot the business number. But anyway, we'll put it on here. I'll tell you what. Email us at the Creative Spirit channel at gmail.com. Yeah. And just go ahead and I'll put all our information in the bottom. You can see it in the comments and everything. But we thank you so much. Be safe out there. And for the children, do not eat anything until your parents inspect it. And stay away from dark alleys and just be safe.
But don't fall for the thing where your parents want to look at your candy and they take all the best stuff. You gotta watch the parents. Because they will take your Nestle's Hershey bars.
Oh my gosh. And she says that. Okay.
Reese's peanut butter cups. They're going to take the M&Ms and they're going to leave you with the suckers. So watch your parents as they go through your candy. Don't let them take anything that's good. I'm just saying.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So with that being said, we're going to go now. Yeah. Okay. Right. So thank you so much. Have a great day.
Halloween, everybody.
We will see you next Friday on Having Fun with J&J again when we're our normal selves. You have a nice day. Yeah. What's normal? Okay. Bye.
Bye.